Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm participating in Honey, I Shrunk the Layout, and that is a hop that several of us are doing, and we are shrinking our layouts down, or a portion of our layout is shrunk down. So we might be using a 12 by 12 paper, but maybe the general focus of the layout, including maybe the embellishment area or the photos, are shrunk down really small. So I chose to use my December album from last year that I've been working on, which is a 6 by 8 size, but this particular page is a 4 by 6, so it is even shrunk down further. And the reason I am mixing up my page sizes in that album is because I do like the added interest of having pages in different sizes. I think it draws interest to the person who is looking at the album. It's a little bit of a surprise when you turn the page and maybe there's a smaller piece or a larger piece. And then I also only had one photo from this particular event, and this was a gingerbread house at a local bakery. It was a super big gingerbread house, really detailed and really well done. I took a photo of it, and I wanted to make sure that it got in the album because it was also a night that we went to dinner with my daughter and my grandson and my daughter's husband, and we also visited I guess it's a venue for Christmas that we have in our town called Christmas in the Park. It's been going on for many years. It's quite a big deal. But we had walked through that, and then we went into this bakery and saw this gingerbread house, and I wanted to go ahead and document it. So I'm using this paper from Chamel's Field Trip, and I'm going to cut just a strip of the red, the two reds and pink, and that little section is exactly 4 inches wide, and that's perfect for the square that it's going in. It's a 4 by 4 square, and then underneath the 4 by 4 square there are two 2 by 2s, and so I thought that was like the perfect paper. It has the pinks and the reds, and I kept the pink stripe at the top because I am using a pink 2 by 2 at the bottom that has little gingerbread cookies all over it. So I didn't want the two pinks right next to each other. They are almost exactly the same shade, but I didn't want them too close to each other just because I thought I needed to bring some of that pink color up towards the top. And I also wanted to add some blue on this layout because the facing page has some blue on it, so I thought that was a good way to make them match up. I'm thinking I might actually do a flip through of this entire album when it's done and share that on my channel. I don't normally do those kind of things. I don't normally do like layout shares and such, but I thought I might do that for this particular album because you're going to be seeing a lot of me working on this album through the month of December. I am also going to try to document the current December, but that might happen after the fact. That's generally how I work. I don't normally try and document it while I'm living it. It makes it a little more difficult and a little bit more difficult to keep up, actually. So I decided to put these little blue trees on there. I thought those were super cute, just kind of playing off of the tree that's next to it, and those trees are the same color as that gift that's on the upper section of the layout. And I'm keeping it kind of simple. It doesn't need a lot, and when you have these smaller pages, you don't need to put everything on it that you normally would, and that is something that's really hard for me to remember because I'm so used to doing 12 by 12s. When I first start working on a smaller page, I try to put all the things on it and then it's overdone and I struggle and I have a really difficult time. But once I kind of remember that I don't have to do that, it can be a little bit more simple, then it usually comes together okay. So I'm just moving those trees down a little bit so that you can still see the little gingerbread cookies a little bit better. And I did trim down that little red tag that's going on there, or banner piece that's going on there, so it's not quite as wide. And it is popped up onto foam tape, as is the blue gift that's on the upper piece. And then I brought in that wood grain piece there because the tree at the bottom is on a wood grain paper, and I'm using this little tiny wood grain heart on the trees, and I'm going to put one on top of that piece that says Holly Jolly. And that's pretty much going to do it. I am going to add the little sprigs of pine boughs that I'm adding in almost all of my pages throughout the album to keep continuity throughout the album. And they are punched on vellum, so it doesn't matter what page they go on or anything. It just adds a little extra texture and interest, but it doesn't add any additional color. So make sure you go and check out all of the other ladies that are playing along in the hop. There's a bunch of us listed down below. You can find their links down there. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will have more videos of this particular album to come throughout December, but I still will have some regular non-Christmas layouts that I am also sharing in the month of December. So if you're not into Christmas or the holidays, you will still have some stuff to watch. And even if you're not into Christmas or the holidays, I think it's kind of fun to watch these ones that are of smaller albums, so you can kind of just get ideas of things that are options for you. Thanks again for watching. I hope you've had a wonderful day today. I will see you guys next time. And again, don't forget to watch the other ladies. Bye-bye now. Take care.